and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity on behalf of all my fans and on behalf of all my subscribers to send my condolences to the family of Mariam Kigenda and her daughter Amanda Wambua. May their souls rest in peace. From our own research and from the news we've gathered, there is a very shocking information and very annoying information and details coming out of the Likoni ferry incident. From our own research, we have found out that Kenya Ferry Services has currently 5 operating ferries. Out of these 5 operating ferries, 2 are too old and 3 have been declared not seaworthy, and if anything, they have been deregistered from the Lloyd's Register. Lloyd's Register is an international maritime organization society that evaluates ferries in terms of their suitability and safety. 3 of these ferries have been found not to be seaworthy. MV Nyayo, MV Harambe and MV Kilindini have been found not to be seaworthy. If anything, they have been deregistered from the Lloyd's Register. The remaining 2 ferries, that is MV Mvita and MV Pwani, have been in operation for too long. For instance, MV Mvita has been in operation as from 1969. MV Pwani has been in operation as from 1974. These vessels are too old, and Kenya Ferry Services should update these 2 vessels, and if anything, they should update their games in order to save more lives from these ferries. Ladies and gentlemen, MV Nyayo, MV Harambe and MV Kilindini were procured as second-hand vessels in 1990. They have been found not to be seaworthy. Ladies and gentlemen, ferry accidents at the Likoni is not something that is new. In 1994, for instance, MV Mtongwe capsized almost 40 meters to the mainland, and out of the 400 passengers that were on board, 272 passengers lost their lives. It's only that Kenyans, or rather the Kenyan government, does not learn some lessons. I find it very unique that Kenya Ferry Services can allow ferries that have been declared not seaworthy to carry Kenyans. That sounds very funny, and that sounds very much annoying. It's better Kenya Ferry Services should at least charge something small instead of carrying Kenyans for free and then their lives are endangered. Like, for instance, passengers boarding these ferries are being ferried for free. It could have been wise if Kenya Ferry Services could charge even 10 shillings and then they update these ferries to the modern standards. For example, if you have a motorbike, they will charge you 50 shillings. If you have a saloon car, they will charge you 120. A minibus, that's 600, and a bus 1100. But if you are just a passenger, a free passenger, it's free. I think this one leads to overcrowding and actually overloading on these ferries. The Kenya Ferry Services should at least charge something like 10 shillings to avoid this overloading and overcrowding. That's aside, let's now go to this case of Mariam Kigenda and her daughter Amanda Wambua. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel a lot of pain talking about the incident of this mother and her 4-year-old daughter. From the eyewitness accounts, this woman, or rather this mother, was wailing and crying out for help. Before her Toyota Isis car drowned, eyewitness account has it that it floated for about 15 to 20 minutes. And during this time, Mariam was wailing and crying out for help. Nobody could offer a helping hand to this lady. It's very painful. And Mariam and her daughter died a very slow and painful death. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give this video a like, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for now.